It's a spectacular day here in the Mediterranean, and we're opening a fine bottle of wine from the Myrtilo region in South Portugal. But how often have we taken for granted this little stopper, the wine cork? You see, cork is ideally suited to making a great bottle of wine because it's impervious to liquid, but yet lets in a small amount of air, which is needed for the good maturation of a great wine. Now, over 1/3 of the world's cork forests are found right here in Portugal. And these cork forests make for some incredible birding habitat. In fact, singularly, the most important habitat for birds in Portugal, but yet also its most imperiled. Walk through any mature cork woodland like this one right here, and you're sure to come across a huge assortment of great birds, like this Eurasian or European nuthatch above me in this oak tree. Springtime in the Montardouche, or cork woodland, is the busiest time of the year for many birds. As well as nuthatches feeding their young, we also pause to watch a magnificent redstart couple raising their hungry brood. Those birds that hadn't actively started nesting were calling vociferously from this woodland. There were chaffinch, goldfinch, and winter wrens all calling actively, singing to attract partners. From the Montardouche woodland, we drove the nearby countryside to try and spot as many signature South Portugal species as possible. Black-eared wheatear?
Yeah, and look,
Just on the
plat.
Tawny pipits can also be found alongside the black-eared wheatears, sitting on the fence posts prominently. Driving the South Portugal countryside makes for really easy birding. The roads are extremely quiet, and the birds are always in abundance. Two of the prettiest European birds that are easily found at this time of the year in South Portugal are the European bee-eaters and the splendid European rollers. We've got a raptor flying over the grassland here. It's a harrier. We've got Montague's harrier. There's a nice diversity of raptors in this area. Several species of harriers can be seen quartering over the fields and marshland, including Montagues and European marsh harriers, along with the snake-hunting short-toed eagles and the cutest diurnal little owls. There's a whole big kettle of something up ahead here. Frank, do you think could those be vultures? Or?
Yeah, they're griffins.
When birding the South Portugal countryside, be sure to stop at any body of water to check for shorebirds like little ringed plovers and also for water birds like great crested grebes. Great white storks are everywhere in springtime, nesting on top of buildings, telephone poles and on top of trees. A highlight of our drive was a confiding adult great spotted cuckoo, which can be a really tough bird to find anywhere in Europe.